Hey guys, for this inspiration quilted, I'm actually working on a picture of my roof. So what I want to do is kind of stitch out the pattern on this roof, and it's going to look different because it will be straight and flat. But if this were a grid, right? If there were a grid here, just bear with me while I'm thinking. Change pen colors. I will use green. So just think about this as a grid. We're going to stitch this line. Let me make it thicker. Okay. So we're going to stitch down this line and then skip one and stitch up the other line. Stitch down, skip one, stitch up. And again, when we do this on the graph paper, it'll be flat and straight. But on these lines, I'm going to do an up and a down, and an up and a down, up and a down, travel down. So I think this is going to be a really neat pattern when it's done. I'll have to see. I'm thinking I'm just going to chalk a grid out on the fabric so that I can get these somewhat similar. Somewhat. This is not erasing very well today. I think my surface is needing to be charged. Oh, it most certainly is. Oh, so let me get moving faster. Okay, so again, here's our grid. We're not going to stitch all these lines. So I'll switch pen colors again. Whoops. That's supposed to be a straight line. It's not very straight. And you have to forgive the background noise if you can hear it. I'm outside because there is so much noise going on in my house right now. So it's actually more quiet out here with all the background noise. So again, I'm going to stitch down this line, move over two, stitch up one, move over two, stitch down one, over two, up one. Or whatever path you want to take. Over, under, over, under, over, under. Under, over, under, over. So I think there's going to be a lot of movement with this. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, and it's gonna look different when we put it on that flat graph paper. So let me switch the screen around and I'll go over to that and we'll draw it on the flat graph paper. All right, let's see. I'm just we'll use red, why not? So if I stitch down this one and then stitch up this one, down this one, up this one, or whatever order you want to stitch them in. Excuse me. And I'm hoping I can freehand this well enough that they're very similar so that you get that movement. It's almost like a secondary. The grid will be the structure and then, whoops, this will create the movement. So you'll kind of get this up angle, and these down angles. I think it's going to look really cool when it's quilted. At least that's what I'm hoping. You never know. Sometimes I am as surprised as you guys are. Let me thicken this up some. I want to see it thicker. Come on. Oh, when the battery's going dead, it's going dead. Okay. All right, so again, we'll stitch down every other one. And then up and down, up and down, up and down. Wonder what happens if I skip this one too. Oh, that's not so bad either. Maybe I'll have to try stitching both of them out. See which one I like better. Now that was wrong. Wow. because I started thinking about it. And this is a pretty small grid. Let me try to make this bigger. It's more like 1 inch size on my screen, maybe. All right, that's a little closer. So, well, then my pen is super fat, but that's all right. We're just getting the idea of it. And I think the key to this is these being very consistent in size and shape. Yeah, I think this is going to look really cool. Let me shrink the pen back down since we're so zoomed in. Draw it one more time. One more. And I mean, this is something you guys can do too. If you're not sure about something, sit and draw and doodle it. And if it takes you 20 minutes or it takes you an hour, just make sure you have that path down in your mind before you head to the machine. Whoops. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. Alrighty. I mean, if you wanted to stitch those other lines, these lines here, let's try it. I think I like the effect without it, but let's try it. Switch colors just because, oh, that's another fat pen again. Oh well. So let's stitch every one of these. So up, under, up, under, up. That helps me to make my lines better. No, I don't know that I necessarily like it with that line stitched. I think we're going to leave that line out and just do every other. Okay, I'm going to head over to the machine and we'll see how this stitches out. Wow, not even straight. That's okay. So I marked a 1 inch grid. You could do this as large or as small as you want. It might look really cool on a 1/2 inch grid. Where's my 1/2 inch grid? So there's my 1/2 inch grid. That might look really cool, but I probably won't start that small. It's easiest to learn a little bit bigger. Not crazy big, that's even harder. But just maybe 1 inch or 2 inch would be the best way to figure this out. So up and down, up and down. And I think it's going to look best if I keep these the same. See, I'm hitting my downs really tight to that line and my ups are a little higher. But we'll see what we get. I'll try to be consistent. So yeah, this would look awesome on a 1/2" grid. So all it is a wavy line with straight lines on every other inch. And maybe if we did do it on an angle, like in the picture, that might look really cool too. And my bobbin's running out. All right. Or it's stuck. It sounds like it might be stuck. And grab some more thread. All right. I'm going to come down here, just finish this off. So it is pretty cool. I like it. I might try it smaller next time, but you get the idea. And I might even try that diagonal. Let me see if I can go mark that. All right, so I hope you can see that. I just chalked this real fast, just in chalk pencil. Just a strange angle, similar to the photo. I'm not mathy, so no, it's probably not perfect. And I made a mistake already. Darn it! Alright, so we're going to ignore this one. I forgot to skip the row. Skip that one, and then we'll do this one. Well, poo. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Well, I have to guess. I have to guess. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's close enough for me. Okay. So now let's come back over to here. So that we can start our little... Oh, I only started right here. All right. Chalk, 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 chalk. I didn't mark it all. Huh. Who knew? All right, we'll start right there. That'll work for me. And then we'll go through here. Definitely takes a lot more thought doing it on an angle. So just something to consider if you're going to try it on the angle. It flows really nice though. All right, I really like it on the angle. All right, so the angle wins for me. I really like that. You don't notice if your areas are not quite exact. I think it's because of the optical illusion of the angle. So here it is straight. And I'll take away the lines before the photo. And here it is on the angle. And this is my winner. I like this one. So I may have to use this in the background because I really do like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.